Good morning, Richard Eckley here. Happy Tuesday morning to you in this crazy world we're still living in. I don't know how it goes, but there we are. So we're on a Tuesday, we're on a Wealth Tuesday on your 4 keys to a healthier, happier you. And the question today is, what would your perfect day be? If you had your perhaps you've experienced it a bit with the last lockdown we've had. We've sort of been in this for a while now. And perhaps you've experienced it. What was your perfect day? If you could just do anything you wanted to do. Money was no problem or worry. That was financially you're sorted, you're fine. So how would you spend your perfect day? What would you do? Would you get up in the morning? Perhaps you'd do a bit of exercise? Would you eat something healthy? Would you spend time with your family? How would you spend that day? Perhaps you'd be living somewhere differently. Would you have a different house? Would you be in the house you're in now? What would you do for that perfect day? And how would you spend it? Have a little think about what would you actually want to do if you could have that perfect day. Financial worries were gone. They were taken care of. No problems at all anymore. What would you do and how would you spend it? And it was a thing I did a while ago with Bob Proctor, was teaching you. And he said, just to imagine, just vision it in your mind, what you would like your perfect day to be. Where would you like to be? How would you like to look? And who would you like to be? And then you slowly work your way towards it. You think, right, okay, yeah, I'd love to just live in a certain house or do certain things. And how would you get paid is the next question for what you're doing. If you could get paid for doing anything at all, so you've got to think what would be your ideal work situation. You could perhaps you want to work from home, or you want to have your own office, or you have your own mobile service, whatever it is. What would you do which you would enjoy doing and get paid for doing that? And it's something, it might be like a hobby at the moment. If you do something at the moment like for a hobby, which you do for nothing because you enjoy doing it, then imagine getting paid to do that. And you can do that as much as you want. If you said to like a surfer, would you get paid for surfing or teaching surfing? You say, well, that would be amazing. That would be my ultimate dream. I could just go, you wouldn't say, oh, you got to go surfing today. Oh, God, I got to go surfing. You'd love it. And it's that finding that thing. They say it's finding your passion, what you love doing, what you enjoy doing. And now's the time to start thinking about, right, what can I start to do? What can I picture in my mind if, in, say, 5 years' time, my ideal situation, my perfect day, what would that be like? And how can I move myself slowly towards that? How can I start to think, right, what do I want to be doing? What is my passion? What possibly people can find the passion, just what you enjoy doing. What would you like to be doing and getting paid for? That's a massive start. It's a weird saying. There's always going to be more students than teachers. So if you think of something you enjoy doing, if you take the time to learn it, develop it, become a teacher or a master or an authority on that subject, there will be people who want to learn the same thing you do, but they're further down the road. They're just starting off on their path. They're not sure. So they would then look for you for advice and help because you've taken the time to master this skill, learn it, you can teach it, and then you can help other people, and they'll pay you for your knowledge because you've got experience. And that's how it works in any line of business, is finding something you enjoy doing, learning about it, mastering it, and then you can help other people, and that's how you can develop an income down the road. Because I said you need to then develop what's called a client base. So the more client base, the bigger client base you have, the more people that would want to buy things off you to get your experience, your knowledge, and you'll be the authority they'll turn to find advice. So but that's on any subject in the whole world. So there's, no matter what you're thinking about, there will be people who want to learn that. So once you discover what your ideal situation is, what your ideal job or hobby is, you can then study it, develop it, and then you can, in the future, you've then got that situation where you're doing something you love doing and you're getting paid for it, which is a double bonus, the most wacky. So it's then you're starting to start a path where you're deciding where you want to go and you're moving towards your path of life that you want to be, as opposed to letting life just carry you along and you end up wherever it goes because that's what the job's doing. So that's my little thought today is, what would your perfect day be? And imagine in 4 or 5 years' time, you could have that perfect day because of stuff you start to do now, which would lead you to where you want to be in 5 years' time. Little thought. There we are. Have yourself a good day today. All the best for now.